Hello, it is Saturday, September the 14th, and this is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion. Today our devotion comes from the Gospel of Luke. We will be in chapter 14 and we will read verses 25 through 35. And here's the word of the Lord. Large crowds were traveling with Jesus, and turning to them he said, "If anyone comes to me and does not hate father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, even their own life, such a person cannot be my disciple. And whoever does not carry their cross and follow me cannot be my disciple. Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? For if you lay the foundation and are not able to finish it, everyone who sees it will ridicule you, saying, 'This person began to build and wasn't able to finish.' Or suppose a king is about to go to war against another king. Wouldn't he first sit down and consider whether he is able with 10,000 men to oppose the one coming against him with 20,000? If he is not able, he will send a delegation while the other is still a long way off and will ask for terms of peace. In the same way, those of you who do not give up everything you have cannot be my disciple. Salt is good, but if it loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is fit neither for the soil nor for a manure pile. It is thrown out. Whoever has ears, let them hear." That is the word of the Lord. Our article today is titled Greater Grace by Joanne Shade. Here's what Joanne writes for us today. Today's scripture passage is difficult to read. Why would Jesus ask us to hate our family, even our own lives? Does Jesus really mean that we should hate the baby in our arms? Perhaps that same baby that he himself welcomes in Luke 18. Biblical scholars suggest this is an example of Jesus speaking in hyperbolic images, exaggerated statements not meant to be taken literally, but still, with the cross casting his shadow over him, Jesus needed to balance his open invitation to the banquet table recorded earlier in Luke 14 by laying out the potential cost of discipleship. Yet how can we possibly count the loss of following Jesus? Even with the Bible before us and the accounts of church history at our fingertips, we don't know what we don't know. We cannot know what service to Christ will one day bring to our lives, and the grief we bear for others or the personal cross of isolation and discouragement we carry. Yet there is a promise we can cling to. No matter what form the cross takes, God's grace is greater. I Surrender All by Justin W. Van Deventer. All to Jesus I surrender. All to him I freely give. I will ever love and trust him. In his presence daily live. And from the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 8. For it is by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not from yourselves. It is the gift of God. And that is your daily devotion for Saturday, September the 14th. Have a blessed day.